keeps getting worse for Florida. If you live in Charlotte County, I was just told that they're planning on implementing this. It's a camera that I guess sits on top of the freaking garbage trucks. And it just scans for permits. And if you have an active permit and oh my gosh, there's a new window on your house. It looks like you might have replaced your roof. Like, what the fuck? So we have flock cameras that watch our every move. We have data centers that are holding the information. And now we have garbage trucks that are watching our homes for permits. What?
Dude, they just proved that your Wi-Fi does not just give you internet, it can track your body, identify who you are, and follow you through walls. I think the biggest shocker for me today is that this is actually real right now and it's not even a conspiracy. Researchers have now found out that Wi-Fi signals don't just carry internet, they bounce off of your body, and the way that they bounce off of you is unique to every single person. Scientists just use normal Wi-Fi routers like you would find in your house and AI to analyze how people's bodies disturb wireless signals. No phone, no smartwatch, no device at all, literally you just being in a room. They can tell who you are, how you walk, how you move, even your posture. It's like a biometric fingerprint made out of radio waves. They have literally proven that this works through walls. This means that Wi-Fi can track someone in the next room without you ever even seeing that they're there. There are live demos that are out right now where a person walks behind a wall and the system follows them in real time. If that wasn't enough already, this research team showed that Wi-Fi could actually identify people with over 90% accuracy. Another research team proved that it could recognize individuals just by how the way they move through a space, so basically it knowing how you walk. It doesn't matter if you're at your house, a cafe, an office, any Wi-Fi network can become a surveillance system with.
Watch this right here and tell me if this doesn't blow your mind. That's a human hair right there. This is the Apple CPU, the little chip that's in your phone or your computer. Yeah, watch it and tell me this is not fallen angel technology. I don't know what to say. Because nobody can make something like this. Not even a laser can shoot down that far and create something like this. Yep, just keep watching. We're going way deep. Oh yeah, we're not done yet. It goes further. Yep, and we hit the bottom, finally. This is just, it blows my mind. I can't even fathom it. I can't understand it. But that's exactly what fallen angel technology does. You can't even imagine. You can't imagine it. Can't create it. Yeah.
Drones con IA más topos de México. Esto es lo que está pasando. Se confirman imágenes desde Venezuela y es que rescatistas israelíes de la empresa Extend, liderados por Roy Levy, usan drones con IA para mapear en 3D rutas seguras. La tecnología incluye sensores térmicos e infrarrojos para detectar signos de vida. Esta información guía a los legendarios topos mexicanos para ingresar a zonas de alto riesgo con más seguridad y velocidad. Trabajan toda la noche por la comunidad. Impresionante el legado que está dejando México junto a los rescatistas de Israel en Venezuela. Observar a México e Israel unir tecnología y experiencia para salvar vidas es la mayor demostración de solidaridad en este momento. Este nivel y la guía precisa viene de tener un plan. Para este tipo de situaciones, tu familia debe tener un plan bien estructurado de comunicación. Eso sin duda salva vidas. Comenta unidos por esta alianza. Guarda este video, comparte con amigos y
Hundreds of people in the valley say they are hearing voices in their heads. And those voices are being transmitted by microwave or other methods.
Well, several viewers asked us to investigate what they call electronic harassment. KMIR6's Angela Monroe joins us now with what she's discovered. Angela.
Electronic harassment, synthetic telepathy, voice-to-skull technology. Chances are you haven't heard of these terms, but after searching the internet, I found dozens of websites dedicated to the phenomenon and several Valley residents who say they're victims.
How much more can you invade me than to go into my brain?
It sounds like somebody else is reading the book, only it's thoughts.
We're not having a group hallucination. This is actually something that's happening.
These men all live in the area, didn't know each other before the voices started, and say someone is playing mind games with them.
Mostly it's a lot of derogatory comments about whatever you're thinking about.
Only time I ever had a whole sentence, he said, "This is not about you," which just defrosted me. If it's not about me, what the hell am I going through all this for?
Kevin Bond says he used to have a normal life.
I was living in the San Diego area. I was clerking for a federal judge, and I noticed that I was being followed by a whole bunch of people.
According to the websites, what Bond is describing is called gang stalking. He moved to Palm Springs to escape.
I started hearing, as you'll hear, hearing voices and what they'll call voice to skull or microwave hearing.
Bob Stansfield says his experience was similar and started a decade ago.
They were active in following me around here, and I started hearing the voices a little bit after the vehicular stalking.
Randall Ringer says the voices started when he was undergoing chemotherapy.
The first thing that was said was Randall Ringer. And I sat up straight and I went into the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror, looked myself in the eyes, and I said, did that really happen?
Bond says he's found more than 300 victims locally and is tracking others across the state through billboards. In Johnson Valley, a Freedom House just opened to help people who believe they are being targeted.
To many of you who find yourselves the object of covert harassment, that there is hope and that you are not alone, and that we are striving to find legislation and we're working towards freedom for all.
Derek Robinson leads a national group called Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance. He says he knows who's playing mind games.
Rogue government officials that are sponsoring this, also corrupt business officials, and private citizens.
And he also told us how.
Most of it is delivered by microwave, and I believe it's satellite delivered, whether someone is on a remote location using a laptop or next door using the desktop.
Bond says neurotransmitter chips that run off body electricity have been inserted into some people.
And they assign cell phone numbers to them. The cell phone numbers are then run through a computer, and a computer translates your thoughts. This crime has been available to the military for 60 years.
Yeah, so I used to think all of these people were crazy, not so much anymore.
Did you know the U.S. government holds over 100 patents for weather modification technology that could create hurricanes and earthquakes on demand? Patent 4605 describes a method for altering Earth's atmosphere using targeted energy beams. This isn't science fiction, it's documented government research. During the Vietnam War, Operation Popeye secretly extended monsoon seasons to flood enemy supply routes. They literally weaponized the weather against their enemies. Today, facilities like HARP in Alaska conduct atmospheric research with billions in government funding. Former military personnel have testified about weather warfare capabilities being actively developed. The technology exists to trigger droughts, intensify storms, and even cause seismic activity. These patents describe systems that can heat sections of the atmosphere, creating artificial weather patterns. What's terrifying is how natural disasters have increased in frequency and intensity over recent decades. When you see devastating hurricanes or unexpected earthquakes on the news, you have to wonder, are these truly natural events? Or could some be artificially created weapons deployed by governments? The patent suggests the capability exists.
New surveillance dropped. Ford's new patent technology that watches you in your car and then tells the police. This patented technology turns future vehicles into biometric surveillance systems, using cameras, fingerprint scanners, iris sensors, and microphones to identify people inside or near the vehicle. One diagram even depicts facial recognition scanning of a passenger in the back seat. The system could compare that data against databases containing active warrants, deportation requests, or missing people to then alert authorities when matches are detected. Our own investigation shows that Ford is likely partnered with and sending data to Palantir's Foundry product. Palantir, founded in 2003 by Peter Thiel, received $2 million from In-Q-Tel, the CIA's venture capital arm. Foundry is marketed as a platform that creates a central operating system for organizational data, allowing users to integrate and analyze all their data in one place. Complex surveillance or business operations that once required teams of analysts can now be conducted by a single officer with minimal training. The actual danger is what happens when private sector data meets national security infrastructure. This is where the Department of War's January AI document matters. The document, titled Accelerating America's Military AI Dominance, is better understood as a data access and governance document disguised as an AI strategy. It says the department must eliminate blockers to data sharing, approach risk trade-offs as if we were at war, and create a monthly barrier removal board with authority to waive non-statutory requirements and escalate blockers for immediate resolution. More importantly, it says military departments and components must establish and maintain federated data catalogs, exposing system interfaces, data assets, and access mechanisms across all classification levels. It also says the CDAO is authorized to direct release of any Department of War data to cleared users with valid purpose. With this foundation in place, we are one significant event away from a second Patriot Act, and this time the dragnet could extend far beyond just calls and emails.
Welcome to the world's most high-tech city. This is Shenzhen, China's Silicon Valley. Watch Unitree's cutting-edge robots in action. Order drone delivery straight to the park. Ride in a self-driving car. And explore the breathtaking Space Elevator Library.